All right, everybody, before the group started, the first thing we asked you was, what are your struggles? And actually, a whole bunch of people told us their struggles, so we're going to hit some of them. We talked time and time again in this group about time. Put that excuse aside. If you want to take care of yourself, you have to figure out where to find 30 minutes and a couple times a week to prep your food. There's no other way around living a healthy life if you don't put yourself first.
Right. Think about this past week, and every time that you stopped to check to see what was going on in this group, that added up to probably 15 minutes a day or whatever. Right there's 15 minutes for food prep.
If you have time to go into a Food Prep 101 group, you have time to work on your exercise and fitness. So there you go. Someone wanted to know about balancing food groups. We showed you the container system does that for you. You have no worries about that. It gives you a perfect ratio to lose weight and not be starving and craving foods.
Yep.
No time to cook. Again, if we just showed you how to prep certain foods, they might not be the most exciting foods, but twice a week you can do it for less than an hour and have it in the house ready to go, and you have enough food for the whole week.
Yeah, we gave you all sorts of cooking tips for how to cook in bulk, different ways to make things. So no excuses that you can't cook now.
Cooking for others. The thing is that you can't teach a family how to be healthy if you're not doing it yourself. So you have to start concentrating on yourself. The things you cook are going to carry over into their dinners. You may have to make other sides for them or something like that, but it's not that much harder. It's just like we feed the girls different things all the time just because they get a little sick of our chicken or whatever, but it's not that hard. Figuring out recipes.
Ooh, keep it so simple, when you're starting. We get so many people that say, they've made this elaborate meal, but now they don't know how it breaks down into the containers, or they find these elaborate meals, they go to the grocery store, they buy everything, but then they never make it because it's just too time consuming. So, we showed you all week long how to make really simple things. The crock pot chicken and salsa. It doesn't get any easier than that. Brown rice, quick salad. So keep it really, really simple when you
first
start.
3 weeks, simple. We have a cookbook that goes along with this. We have a blog that has tons of recipes on it that break it down by the containers. But that comes along when you get used to doing this. After you do this, then we can start talking about that. We never leave your side. So whenever you need that, we've got it.
Baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. Basically, you have to date someone before you marry them. You're getting into the marriage part right off the bat. So, well, the people say they want to get married and have kids. Well, you need to start dating people and find out who you like before you start talking about that. Yeah, date your containers.
Date your containers before you commit to the cookbook.
Money. When you're eating healthy, it's not expensive at all, especially if you've been going through Starbucks, you've been going through fast food, you've been eating out, you've been drinking alcohol. This is so much cheaper. I promise you it'll be cheaper now, and it will be cheaper in the future in doctor's bills, visits, lab tests, and all that other fun stuff. Sweets. When you give your body the right foods at the right proportions and the right calories, you stop craving them. Shakeology does a great job at giving you all those nutrients. The container system does a great job at providing you with all the nutrients. Give it 3 weeks and see how you're feeling. Your energy shoots through the roof, and you don't want sweets. We just had a person in our challenge group this week post all about this, a long post on how this exact thing happened to her.
Yep.
Snacking.
Yes, I can't read Ken's handwriting. Snacking. You should be having 3 meals and 2 snacks a day. Use your containers to portion out your snacks.
Yep.
I used to be terrible. I like to call myself a drive-by snacker. The girls would leave food out, and I would feel the need to eat that food and not waste it. That adds up because it may seem like, a small whatever, but throughout the day, if you're always continuously snacking, there's easy 200-300 extra calories, and it's negating your portion control containers. So 3 meals, 2 snacks, that's all you need.
Yep. And when you do it that way, you can eat all your calories in one sitting. There's proof that if you can sit down and you can eat all 1,200, 1,500 calories in one sitting, and in the long run, you'll lose just as much weight as doing it throughout the day, just like Trenny said. But your mind gets really messed up that way. When you eat twice a day, you seriously, when you starve for 12 hours and you sit down to eat, you just start loading in junk, right, and it doesn't work.
You're craving salts and sugars because you haven't had that stuff, and that's when you overindulge.
And that's when you just crash. Your energy goes down. Lack of energy is the next one. When you're eating once or twice a day, you're skipping breakfast, your energy is like going on a roller coaster. But when you're doing it 5 times a day, your energy stays up, and you're clicking.
You're essentially eating about every 3 hours, and that may seem like a lot for most people.
It's like a newborn, but you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night.
That's right. You don't have to change your diapers.
You know, we are very, 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 if you tell us you can't do something, we know that this stuff works if you follow the program. Someone said they hate grocery shopping. I can't help you if you're not going to buy food. There's no way, even the meal prep services, you can do those for so long, but then you're going to get sick of them, and you didn't learn how to cook. You didn't learn portions. You didn't learn so many things. So that'll work for a while. Weight Watchers, Atkins, there's so many things out there that they'll work for short term, but it takes you learning new skills. You have to go to the grocery store. You have to make lists. You have to take the time to prep the foods and learn. If you don't do that, it's not going to go. We're talking 3, 5, 10, 15, 40 years out from now. We're not talking 30 days from now that you lost 5 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever it is. We're talking to make a lifestyle change. So
this is
just
long term.
Get over the grocery shopping thing. Like, I mean, I can stop at the way home I can make a list while I'm on the toilet at work. I know, a little too much. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I don't make a list. I can make a list at work. On the way home, I can swing by a grocery store. I can be in and out of there with 10 minutes. If I don't have to bring my kids with me, it is so quick. So,
right, but he brings up a good point, though. Yeah. If you do have to take the kids with you, get them involved in the grocery shopping. Yeah. I've recently started giving the girls the grocery shopping list. One of them holds it, one of them has a pen, and they mark it off, or they help me pick out bananas. Or the more you can get them involved, the better the shopping trip is for everybody involved.
And just think about what you're teaching them when you're cooking. Mm-hmm. You get them involved in that. I mean, Maddie is 8 and she has to use the microwave, and if it's not going to kill her, like, we taught her. So now she's cooking everything for Morgan. She's cooking
eggs for breakfast,
instant oatmeal. Yeah, so it's a neat thing. Exercise. Morgan took 2 stools and this was tonight when I was sitting here doing follow-ups with you guys. She took 2 stools, took a jump rope, put it between the 2 stools, and she was jumping over the rope. And then she was acting like she was doing push-ups. She can't do them yet, but and she was making so much noise. And I said, Morgan, can you please calm down? And she looked at me and she's like, Daddy, I'm doing my workout. I'm like, how could I get mad at that? I go, okay. I'm like, keep doing your work, and I'll just tune you out. But okay, guys, that's all the excuses you had. Oh, the one other thing is that it was pretty funny. The pharmacist versus the non-pharmacist the first couple days. There was like, I'm a pharmacist, and then all of a sudden someone said, I'm a lawyer and I'm not a pharmacist, I'm a stay-at-home mom. It was pretty funny to watch that happen. But guys, it doesn't matter who you are. You can do this if you want to.
Everybody needs good health.
Yeah, you just have to make it a priority. So one more video is coming up from you. It's putting it all together, so make sure you watch that. That'll be posting here in 2 hours. This is post 2 of 3 on Friday, and then the final one will be post 3 of 3, which is putting it all together.
Right.
So, sayonara.
Bye.